if I ever leave this world alive. Well, thank you for the things you did in my life.
Good morning, my YouTube friends. Wisdom Junkie. Sunday morning. On my way to work. Hope the day has greeted you well. I hope the weekend has greeted you even better. In my Peterson 360, well, sorry, system pipe, looking McBaron's McBaron's H&H Latakia Flake, so generously gifted to me by my new friend Nomad Piper. Amazing man, great videos. Go check out Nomad Piper. Good guy. Very knowledgeable on pipes, pipe tobacco. Very distinguished tastes when it comes to tobacco, specifically English tobacco. I want to introduce you to another friend of mine today. His name is Epictetus. Epictetus. Roman Stoic philosopher. Born a slave and was later on given a permanent physical disability with an injury to his leg. Supposedly people thought that his master had done that to him, but he rose and became this really famous Stoic philosopher whose writings are still here today and very popular. Writings in the book called the Enchiridion, known as the Handbook. Look how small it is. It's a smaller version of a larger book of work, but it's got some really, really great things in there to say about life, and it's a handbook about life and how to approach life from a Stoic perspective. Damn, do I love this Latakia! He says men are disturbed not by the things which happen, but by the opinions about the things. When we are impeded or disturbed or grieved, let us never blame others but ourselves, that is, our opinions. See, his thing is that there are things that we can control. I gotta get going here. And there are things that we cannot control in life. And the Stoic understands this very well. Stoic knows you cannot control what happens to your body. You cannot control wealth. You cannot control fame. You cannot control your reputation. You cannot control your office, your job, what happens to you. There's certain things in life, in this environment that we live in, you have no control over. And the things that you can control basically include your attitude towards your environment, your opinions about things that occur to you. So what he says is, Men are not disturbed by things. We are disturbed by our opinions about those things. So if bad things happen to us, like right now I'm driving to work, smoking my Peterson and my beloved Latakia, so generously gifted to me by my friend Damon the Nomad Piper. If somebody cuts me off, I come to a crossroads. Can I control that man's actions? No. I cannot control what that man does in his car. I cannot control the decisions that he made to cut me off. I cannot control his day, his attitude, what caused it, his crappy driving ability. At the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about the fact that he cut me off. The only thing I can do is choose to decide my opinion about his action. How do I want to approach that? That's all I can control. So what's my opinion about getting cut off? Here's a simple thing about myself and the Stoic person in general. I want to be happy. I want to be tranquil. I want to enjoy my life because we're not here for very long, people. And I don't want to spend that time, that limited time, being pissed off or hurt or jealous or all these emotions I don't want to feel. So we're not, as Stoics, we're not trying to just suppress them. We're trying to look at them from a very realistic, reasonable perspective and extinguish things that we have in feelings, negative feelings that we don't want to feel. Two different techniques. So the man that cuts me off, I can decide to just back off and say, hey, dude must be having a bad day. Maybe someday I can help him. Maybe I can help him by simply not lashing out and carrying on smartly. Oh. What he's saying, shit happens, people. And the way we approach that which happens to us will decide on the quality of life that we live. Some people walk around pissed off all the time, looking for reasons to be offended. Especially on the internet. Trolls, people who go out of their way to find reasons to offend you. Epictetus would say, look, if someone insults you, I can't remember the exact wording, but essentially what he's saying is, if somebody insults you, you need to point out to that person that you have many, many more flaws beyond what the flaw is that he just pointed out to you. In other words, if I'm the asshole who cuts somebody off and that person decides to choose to view that as an act of assholishness or aggressiveness or whatever and lash out and insult me, and he says to me, you, sir, cannot drive, and you're a horrible driver, and your mother is a monkey. And I would say back to them, yes, you are right, sir. I cannot drive today. What if you knew all my many other faults, you would be much more amazed at that. What did I just do? I acknowledge the fact that I can't freaking drive. I offended that person because he chose to be offended. And I didn't give him a reason to lash out anymore. I admitted it. And I had many more faults as well. Suddenly the assailant tries to find himself battling with water. Have you tried to battle with water? Can't do it. You will lose every time. Become like water. Flow. Absorb. Seep into things in people's lives. In a good way. He says to check your passions so that you are not controlled by them. In other words, that which you are passionate about, you can become slave to. Addiction, not just the things like tobacco, pipe smoking. I'm talking even about to your emotions. You like being controlled by your emotions? Or would you rather be able to control your emotional state to feel a way that you want to feel? I know I do. And it's not an easy path, people. It takes a lot of work, study, practice, writing and thinking and meditation. And I'm nowhere close to it yet. Anyway, check out Epictetus, man. The Enchiridion. It's really, really good. It's really actually easy to read. Look how small it is. You can buy it for $1. Hell, you can download it online from Amazon for free. You want to know the real reason why I got into all this stuff? It's because all the books that I would like I could be buying, you know, I'm such a cheap bastard that you know, I'm also really big into history, but history books, man, that shit costs money. So I just go and download all the free stuff, and all the free stuff is the classical works, and this is the product of that. One last real quick shout out before I head out of here. Again, to Nomad Piper, you're the man. My also good friend Bama Piper. Go check out Bama Piper, man. He has got some really cool videos. Just a chill guy. I mean, something about him, man. I just can't. He could be talking about an egg salad sandwich, and I would sit there like, wow, dude, that's a freaking egg salad sandwich. And I can't stop watching it. I don't know what it is. And then my other friend, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the numbers right now, but Tom, like 3960 or something, I apologize. Tom, one of my biggest supporters, man, so cool. You know, I can't appreciate enough, and I love your style. I love that, you know, you kick back on your couch with your pipe, and you just shoot the shit, man. I love it. All guys I really would like to learn to hang out, you know, like someday hang out with or whatever. The internet's great, YouTube's awesome. It's kind of brought us together. But how cool would it be just to hang out at a pipe shop for a couple hours and shoot the shit, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, thanks for all the support, guys. I'm almost at 100 subs in 2 weeks. That's because of you guys. That's awesome, man. I suppose if I'm going to bend to social protocol and YouTube pipe community protocol, that would mean that I should probably figure it out as some sort of a thankful contest once I reach 100 subs. And so I got to think of something, what I want to do. So, being new to this myself, not just to the community, but for pipes in general, trying to get a grasp on some stuff. And anyway, we'll see. I've rambled for 15 minutes now. Smoking lamp is out, fellas.